Going on YouTube. This is your boy, the Taco Bay, y'all. So it's gonna be a quick video. Well, I'm gonna try to make it quick. As you know, y'all know I'm impatient, baby. I can't do too much now. Just a little snippet. But this year, you guys, I call y'all my family. This year has been crazy for me. I was missing from YouTube for months, right? So I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown, what actually happened, and the result. Whew. So like the beginning has been crazy, y'all. But my sister and I were gonna head home. I'm from Mississippi, so out of the last minute, we decided no, we're not gonna go home. We don't feel like it. Just some type of feeling that I was having, right? So we didn't go. So I stayed by my sister's house. I was just gonna chill, eat up all her shit, my usual, drink up all her stuff, and then then go home the next day. So I was just chilling. We was having fun, doing stuff that Saturday, just drinking, just chilling. So next thing you know, I went to sleep. That Sunday morning, I woke up, y'all, right? My chest was pounding and my breathing was weird. Like I was having a hard time breathing, right? So I thought it was anxiety or panic attack. So I just tried to relax. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. I'm a natural person, baby. I believe in herbs and minerals, vitamins. So I tried to take my ashwagandha, and I just waited for 30 minutes, and nothing happened. Like my chest was beating, my heart was beating out of my chest. My breathing was just weird, like faint. So I was like, okay, let me just go to the emergency room just to go. Y'all, I hate going to the emergency room. So I thought it was a panic attack. So I told the lady, I think I'm having a panic attack. I think I might have, had a bad dream or something. I woke up extra early, having issues with my breathing and my heart. So when I got there, y'all, they did the EKG or ECG. When I tell you guys, the normal heart rate is between 60 to 100 beats per minute. My heart rate, y'all, had got up to 190, almost 200 beats per minute. And as soon as I got there, they did the EKG. They brought me to the back immediately. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, what's wrong? They was trying different medicines to try to get my blood pressure. I think they tried cardizem, several doses, shots, injections. They could not get my heart level normal. Like it was up and down. It would go from like 130 to 150, then back down to like 100. So it was all over the Richter. And then it went up to 190. And y'all, when I tell you, I could literally feel my heart just beating out of my chest. It was just boom, like literally. And then my blood pressure had skyrocketed to like 140 over something. And then the lady was like, okay, we're going to have to, I was like literally begging her, ma'am, please help me. Please help me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, please help me. But when she saw the numbers, my heart rate was going up. Because I literally, y'all, no lie, I thought I was going. And then I'm a private person too. I like people in my business now. So I called my sister because I just snuck out, and went to the hospital. So I said, hey, can you come up here? And she was like, yeah, where are you? You're not in the room sleep. I'm like, no, I was having, issues with breathing, my chest, can you come up here? She was like, sure. So she got there. She was noticing and her eyes was getting big. And I was telling my sister to leave out the room because I thought I was literally gonna die. And I didn't want her to see her brother last breath, here. And I didn't want to, traumatize her by let her see me die in front of her face. I was like, no, please go out in the waiting area. She's like, no. I'm like, please leave. But the lady saw my heart rate going up, y'all. They was doing a lot of things, like just fidgeting. Different specialists came in. They was like, did you take anything? They did drug tests on me because they was like, usually heart rates like this, maybe if a person did cocaine. And I'm like, ma'am, I don't do drugs. I maybe edibles occasionally, but I don't do drugs. I drink, but at this point, I'm just trying to get my life, back in order with eating habits and eating right and clean and no liquor. So I'm like, ma'am, I'm not doing any of that. So I haven't done nothing but just drink a lot of water, fruits, veggies. Just trying to get that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just cleansing my body. But yeah, my heart rate. They took me to ICU. I was there for 2 days. It took these people literally a day to get my heart rate back in rhythm. Because it just was, all of the Richter scale, it was up and down, up and down, up and down. So, but it's weird because usually the way my heart was, they supposed to do a procedure where they just shock your heart. Like, those things, I can't think of the medical terminology, but they shock you back into life. But usually they do that. They might put you to sleep or leave you awake and just have you maybe a little bit sedated. But they didn't even do that, y'all. They was just trying to get my heart rate under control. So I have never been so nervous in my life. I've never been so scared, terrified. I like my life was flashing before my eyes. Things I've done to people, things I haven't done, regrets. My family, my mom, my dad, my siblings. I'm never gonna see them again. My nephews, nieces, who I love dearly, help raise them. Like I'm just gone, and I've never been so scared and terrified in my life. And it's just like a situation where I couldn't control it. You know, my body is just going crazy. It's going haywire. You know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't control it. So I just kept thinking about that. I didn't even tell my mom, y'all, my parents, because I know how crazy my mom is. She panics. She gets crazy. She would have drove here to Houston. You know, so I didn't tell her till after I got to the hospital. But the hospital they were kind, yeah, like just a great staff. In ICU, like they came, baby, they was there every hour, seemed like every 30 minutes, they're checking on me and stuff like that, making sure my blood pressure, because my blood pressure shot up too. And my heart rate was just all over the place. So they finally got a combination, I think, amlodipine, 200 milligram, as well as, I think, cardizem. They did a combination of both. So they finally got my heart rate in rhythm. It took like a day, literally a day. So I've never been like, I was terrified. Like your heart, I need my heart. I can't just go without a heart. You know, it's not like a kidney or, you know, other organs that you might could live without. It's not like a, you know, a kidney or a gallbladder. I need my damn heart, you know? So finally I got that finally together, and then the hospital recommended me a cardiologist and electrophysiologist, which I didn't even know what that was exactly, but he's a cardiologist, but he just does the procedures. So they suggested I do something called heart ablation or cardiac ablation. So what it is they take these little thin wires and they stick it through your groin area. And what they do, since my heart is firing, right? It's just going, baby, it's going crazy. It's like the interstate, the cost, you know, just going crazy. It wouldn't stop. So they did that, y'all. My insurance approved that like shit about 3-4 weeks. That medication that they gave me, amlodipine 200, I was taking 2 pills a day. That's a heavy, like a crazy drug. It has a lot of toxic side effects. But I was crazy that they put me on that. Like I work in in the medical field as well. I'm like, why you going this? But that's for people that's having very serious heart issues. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they didn't want me to go into cardiac arrest or potentially die. So they just prescribed that or whatever. And blood thinners, y'all. I've never been on blood thinners before. I was like, what the hell is this? So I was on Xarelto 20 milligram once a day. And, I had to be cautious with that because with, the blood thinners, you have to be careful with eating certain things that are green, leafy, brushing your teeth, you know, how you brush them hard to where they bleed, cuts. Just make sure that I protect myself, against stuff like that, even with eating certain things like the green stuff and the grapefruits. So you have to be very cautious. So I finally was able to get through with the electrophysiologist. But they were gonna recommend. They recommended the heart ablation, but it was other things as well. It's another one called I forgot the name of it, but they go in and they mark an X in your heart. So that was a procedure as well. It's a couple of them, but like I mentioned, they go in through your groin area, and it's like they burn little tiny holes. Like with this procedure, either they could do heat or they could do cold. My doctor did heat. So what they do, since my heart is firing, going crazy, crazy. So the little wires like poke little small tiny holes in my heart, like where the electrodes, the signals are going haywire. So the procedure, they put you to sleep, they give you a stimulant to get your heart moving like crazy. So my heart was going just wild. The doctor's like, damn. So they did that. That took like an hour and a half, I believe. So through this whole process, y'all, it's been insane. I've never been so scared. I just didn't think I was going to make it. I thought that I was going to potentially be on, disability. Like I was on short-term disability till after I had my procedure and I healed. But I just never thought a person my age would be having heart issues. Even going to the cardiologist, y'all, I'll go in there, they're like, okay, sir, you're picking up your grandmother. your grandfather. I'm the youngest person in that bitch. And it's like just a rude awakening that this is my damn life. Like, damn, I'm in my 30s and I'm at a cardiologist. Like, what is going on with me? I've never prayed so much in my life, y'all. I thought maybe this is a sign from God to get my life together, in which I'm trying to now, baby. I started going back to church. Like, I wasn't playing. Like, I've never prayed so much in my life. I prayed every day throughout the day. Thank God for waking me up. Thank God for, I'm going to sleep. Thank God throughout the day. Like, I prayed. I stayed in contact with my parents, my family, my friends. This experience has made me very appreciative of everybody, friends, families, shit, even neighbors. You know what I'm saying? But it's so weird, like with heart issues, irregular heartbeat, that's what I had. That it's prevalent in young boys and men, and a lot of people don't even know that they had it. And it's so crazy, y'all. Like, I would go to the doctor for like an STD panel with the quickness, a drop of a damn dime. But like for other issues, I haven't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, like I could have had this for years and never knew. And I have anxiety too. I'm like, damn, that's probably why I was so tense. And you know what I'm saying? Because that's connected to your heart as well. Like your heart is pumping, it's moving, it's erratic, it's pumping, going crazy, and then your anxiety increases, it goes up. You know. So I just, got that together finally. Finally, I went to my cardiologist like 3 weeks ago. So my body, well, my heart, my chest it's well. I'm doing good. I'm doing better than prior. Because I was like, damn, this can't be my life. My chest literally would hurt every day. I just didn't think I was gonna make it. Like I'm like, damn, like how do I get this to stop? I can't. But finally, like that has stopped. But when I lay on my stomach, I have issues. It feels like pressure in my chest. So my doctor ordered a CT scan of my heart. So I had that. I'm just waiting for the results, whatever. But this whole experience has been crazy. And I also, like I mentioned prior, this is prevalent in young boys and men. Black men, we got to take care of our bodies, our health. When I read articles or stories and I hear young black men or an athlete dropping dead playing football or basketball, cardiac issues, that's the first thing that come to mind. Cardiac issues, heart issues, because a lot of us do not know. And I'm like, it's been probably over 10 years since I've had a CT, well, not a CT scanner, EKG. Like, I don't get those on a regular, even for a physical. Damn, I don't think my doctor ever did that. Like, it's been years, probably over a decade. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just where you're like, damn, I could have had this. I could have died if I knew prior, then I could have, took some preventative measures. But I had no idea. But this is prevalent in young boys and men. So us black men, we have to take care of our bodies, our health, even with liquor. Baby, I could drink down brown liquor, Hennessy, um, Jack Daniels, Crown. I love dark. So I would drink a lot, and baby, a fifth of a pint, I could do it quickly. Within a couple hours, it's gone. But I had to slow that down because that's not good for your heart either. Like that could increase your heart rate. Drinking, I love my edibles occasionally. That can increase your heart rate as well. So I had to cut a lot of things. Not to mention, y'all, probably over 10 years, I have high blood pressure. Like I have high blood pressure, and it's like, damn, I'm too young. I need to get my health in check. And when I went to the cardiologist 3 weeks ago, finally I'm off, y'all. My blood pressure got low, and my doctor was like, "Is this your normal blood pressure?" I'm like, "No, I'm losing weight. I'm getting my health together, and I limit salt. Like I barely even eat any salt." He was like, "Oh, it's too low. You might want to cut back on the blood pressure medicine or only take it as needed when you need it." So I have a blood pressure machine, and I check my blood pressure twice a day. But thank God I'm finally off that. But black males, we have to take care of our body. Like we have to eat right. I even cut down, baby. It's been tough now, y'all. I love my meats, but I had to cut back on meats. Now I do fish. I was trying to do, a plant-based diet, right? Like a Mediterranean type of thing with occasional fish. But I'm like, y'all, I need some meat. So maybe chicken and fish occasionally. No turkeys. Turkey, baby, is sodium, so you have to be mindful of that. Because a lot of this turkey has a lot of sodium and stuff like that. So, and a lot of preservatives and a lot of stuff. So we have to be mindful of that. Yeah, but I finally am feeling normal. Like for the last months, I didn't feel normal. Even my doctor was like, well, you could work out, you could, but I'm like, I don't feel comfortable at that stage. I need to get me a Fitbit or a watch. I had one, a cheap one from Amazon. That shit didn't work. So I need to order another one to monitor my heart rate. And I also, for people that just want to know or, might have issues, they have this portable EKG called Cardia. I think it's Cardia or Cardia. It's Kadia or Kardia. But it monitors your heart rate. You use your fingers, your index hand and your middle finger, you use it and you press down and it does, a scan of your heart rate for like a couple of seconds, and it'll detect if something is abnormal or if it's fine or. But even after the procedure, y'all, my heart rate was still a little bit elevated, which is expected, according to the provider. That's expected. But he was like, damn, you having still issues? That's not normal. Usually after a couple of weeks, people feel, I'm like, I don't, like, laying on my stomach, I feel pressure in my chest, like my chest hurts. You know what I'm saying? So just stuff like that, y'all. And just getting back to the weight, just getting my weight down. Just trying to rediscover a lot of shit in life. I was having issues, y'all, with anxiety, and then, with COVID, and my grandmother that raised me, she passed away, and I found out that I was depressed, just drinking like a fish, doing a lot of like erratic stuff. So I had to get my shit together. I did therapy, which was very beneficial. So I just cut back on the liquor. A lot of the when people would like see me on panels, I was, a lot of times drunk and acting crazy. The last time was on Jay Wilson's panel, probably over a year and a half ago or a year. And I was on there drunk, going back and forth with someone. And the day after, I'm like, no, I need to get my shit together. I made an appointment to go to a therapist. So just trying to, get my shit together, physically and emotional, So a lot of times I'm an emotional eater, baby. Something go wrong, I'm like, look, I need a drink, happy, we drink, we eat, sad, happy, drink, we eat. So I just had to, pull that back in because my life isn't just about drinking. I want to have fun. I want to explore stuff. I want to be healthy. And a lot of us are not healthy, and I was not healthy, but I'm trying to get back to a healthier spot. But my highest weight, y'all, was, no lie, during the pandemic, 371. And then I got my weight down to 350-ish, 345-ish. So now I've lost over 100 pounds. So my goal is to lose probably 40 or 50 more pounds. I just want to be in a normal, BMI range for a person my age and my height, because I'm 6 feet tall, you know what I'm saying? In my 30s. So I just want to be proficient and make sure that I'm at that range, because a lot of, I don't want no more issues with my heart now, damn it, shit. But so far, so good. I did my CT thing. I'm just waiting on the results. Hopefully things are good. But yeah, I just had to get me together and staying away from toxic people and toxic situations. And I know with the heart rate, my heart issues, I'm like, I shouldn't be on YouTube. So for months, y'all didn't see me because I just needed to get me together mentally and physically and just prepare for what could have happened or what did happen, and just get my shit together, because that's what I needed to do. So, but now things are starting to look up with my health. Even y'all, I had to go back to work, unfortunately. If I could find Oprah, Stedman, baby, if somebody want to take care of me, baby, I'm here. I don't cook. I don't really like to clean. We'll have to hire somebody, but I'm just saying, baby, they need to take us. But I'm just joking. But I'm just even now just trying to get back in that dating world. Just trying to meet people. But I'm happy. I'm getting my stuff together and I'm just happy. Like, and it's like, even with the weight stuff, y'all, no one, even with the weight, I exuded, I would say, this false confidence that I didn't necessarily have. I wanted people to believe that, and people be like, well, you think you're all that? No, shit, I don't. But I know how to make you believe I think I'm all that. You know what I'm saying? So I was promoting this false confidence that I was all that and this and that. But really, deep down inside, I did not. Like, I felt like shit. And the product of me feeling like shit, you necessarily don't treat people well. You know what I'm saying? But now, as things are going on and progressing in my life, therapy and just trying to get my stuff back on track, things are going well. It's like I have a career, like, you're doing well, but internally, you're not there. You don't feel good. Like, you don't feel like you look good. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's nobody that could be too big to feel like, well, they're comfortable. No, you're not. I never was comfortable. Like, I mean, health issues, health disparities, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, cardiovascular issues. Like, no one wants to have that. Like, why? Because of your weight? No, I need to get this shit back in check. And that's what I did. I had to reel it back in, you know what I'm saying, and get me together. But even with now the confidence and self-worth, it's starting to come back. You know what I'm saying? Once you get your stuff together and you feel good. And I'm like, I'm a man, I have to carry myself as such, you know? So take care of issues now opposed to just trying to cover it up with liquor or, you know, food. So I just had to take care of that issue and I'm feeling better. And the result of that, you look good. When you feel good about yourself and things are progressing in your life, you want to treat people well. I don't understand people that get on here and just nasty and treat people like shit. It's just like, well, you have probably a shit life. You're going through a lot of internal issues and struggles. And I get it, but like, if I'm in a good place, I want to be happy. I want to exude that happiness, that, you know, joy. You know, and it rubs off on people, you know, but who wants to be around nasty people all the time? Or you act nasty, or you come on YouTube bickering and going off on people, you're not happy, or judging people, or just degrading them, or talking about their looks. No. When you feel good and you have people in your life, you're doing things, you're productive, it's no need to degrade people or talk about people, because I'm such at that joy, at that point, that I just want to, you know, just give people their flowers while they're here, opposed to that type of stuff. So it's so neat when you're in a good spot. People know it. It's like when women get that good jug, baby, and people be like, damn, the next morning, oh, damn, you so happy. Because that euphoric feeling, like they might have had, you know, they got that good stuff, that euphoric feeling, that happiness, because they got what they wanted or desired, or that man or that partner in their life, you know? So you exude that type of happiness and that confidence. But comment below, y'all. This is my journey, y'all. Like, I can't believe I did 22. Damn. Y'all know I'm impatient. I'm like a toddler, baby. You know, I can't, ADHD, baby. 30 seconds and I'm out. But comment below, y'all. Peace.